Alright, hey guys, you remember how I said there would be a Saturday special? Well, this is it. It's a Pokemon Wi-Fi battle in Pokemon Black and White. I'm against some dude I found on Cerebi as usual, and this is all English. No Japanese patch or anything. Or English patch on the Japanese game. So I send out my Scarfaggy, which I named Boars from the Fire Emblem series, and he sends out his Hippowdon. Sandstream starts a desert terrain, in other words, Sandstorm. He poisons me, but I got a bulk up before him, so my attack and defense go up, so I just kind of glow in the bottom bar. And I get poisoned, so I'm going to go for another bulk up because I have Shed Skin, or so I believed I had Shed Skin. After checking, I had Natural Cure by mistake. I get those mixed up, so, if I had Shed Skin, I would have healed sooner, but I still heal either way, just one takes a bit longer. So, that's a fail on my part, I'll admit that here. So, after a few bulk ups, two to be exact, I go for a Drain Punch, and he kind of saw that coming, so he's going to be like, "Roar, get out of my face!" And I'm like, "Ah, run away!" So I ran away. Sent out Brittany, my fortress, and I'm going to go for the Stealth Rock as he switches out to his Fearothorn, and he sets up his own Stealth Rock as I bring Boars back, and there you can see the Natural Cure cured me of poison, but if it was for Shed Skin, I would have been healed last turn, so, it doesn't really make a difference. It would have benefited me to use the right ability, though. So, as soon as he sees I got my Boars out, he takes out his Steel Grass type out, Fearothorn, and brings in his Vaporeon, which I probably should have switched out to my Electric type, which I do have on this team. But I didn't. So we both got Stealth Rocks up, and I'm just, gonna get a bulk up off, and I think I'll hit him with a Drain Punch, and, oh, Thunder Punch. That doesn't do as much as I wanted it to, but I'm figuring right now I should go for a few more bulk ups, which is a very bad idea. I should have just bulked up. This time, correct, good job. So I got my bulk up off, second bulk up, and he's just trying to get that burn off on me with Scald, because that's kind of all he can do besides Protect and Wish. So he protected, I kind of saw that coming, or so I think I did, and I bulked up. Oh, no, 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 no. He protected now, and I went for the third bulk up, so that was actually a good idea on my part. Right here is where I should go for the Thunder Punch. This would OKO him. Not OKO, but it would do at least 70% damage, and he would get a Wish off on the next turn, and I would be done with him. But what I decided to do is be very stupid. Oh, wait, he saw what I was going to do, and so I used Drain Punch for no apparent reason, just because I figured I needed some healing. And he couldn't get the burn off on me, so he switched out. Hippowdon takes a Drain Punch to the face, right in the snout. What now? No. But it doesn't do that much damage, because that thing is physically bulky. So I'm going to go for the Ice Punch, because I figure, even with Stab, Drain Punch is still weaker than the double effective Ice Punch. So I kill it off with not Stab Ice Punch, just Ice Punch. And I don't see why he sent this thing out, because we already had a match prior to this in which I lost, but the reason for me losing and me winning this time, or losing the first time, is because I was using my real team. I'll be honest, there was just two Pokemon different, and I was trying out some weird thing, so I lost. So I get back on Wi-Fi, bring out my real team, and he's there, so hey, I'm like, whatever, I'll battle you, we're cool. Not really, I've never seen this guy, whatever. I mean, I have, but back to the battle. I kill off his Hydreigon after it takes some Stealth Rock damage, and I survived his Draco Meteor because I knew I would survive, and I killed it off with Ice Punch. So here it's a little stall thing where he tries to stall me out and hope that burn that he just got on me with Scald kills me, but it most likely won't. Wait, it probably will because he seems to be stalling me with Protect and Wish and getting off some Scald damage, which won't do too much damage because I do recall my special defense being like 300 something or at least 280. I don't really remember, but this thing is incredibly bulky, and if you can't beat it in the first two turns after a few bulk ups, it can be a very dangerous Pokemon. But if you can wall it like this, you're actually right here. I could totally finish. Oh no, he got the Wish off. Alright, goes for the Wish this turn. That means he's gonna go for Scald next turn. So I'm gonna aim for bulk up. Yes, yeah. No, I'm pretty maxed out on that bulk up. So I'm gonna go for the Drain Punch and get some recovery off of this. If I had hit him with Thunder Punch, I am 87.5. I don't know. I'm just pretty sure that would have gotten a KO. And The reason I'm not going for Thunder Punch here is because I kept on thinking, I can paralyze him, I can paralyze him, I can't paralyze him with my first Thunder Punch. So I just don't trust it anymore, so I'm going for the Stab Drain Punch because I actually get some recovery off of that, and the damage isn't that much weaker. They both hit for about base 75, but at super effective, Thunder Punch does a little bit more. And I get KO'd right there. I freaking hate that Vaporeon. Just because that was my awesomest sweeper type Pokemon ever. So I send out my Galvantula, I almost said Galvatron, and he sends out his Furathorn once again. And I'm going to go for the Volt Change because I totally saw that switch coming. And I wasn't sure if he was going to send out something I wouldn't be able to switch on, so I just, I don't know, went with the Volt Change. It doesn't do too much because he's a grass type and he resists it, so I switch on to Armaldo, the one team member that makes a difference. Because I'm starting to notice everybody's using weather effects, so why not get somebody that cancels out weather? So I send out Armaldo, and here I should have switched out to Galvantula. I keep saying Galvatron from Transformers. Galvantula, but I didn't. So I'm going to go for a Calm Mind, and I think I'll get 2 or 3 Calm Minds off, because I'm pretty sure Focus Blast should have done a lot more damage. But it didn't, because this thing it's a lot more bulky than it is offensive. Not a problem. Not really. Why am I talking like this? Balls! Okay. Oh, that was loud. Sorry. We both get lefties recovering us, and no, the Sandstorm doesn't do anything while Cloud 9 Pokemon are out, because it gets cancelled out, so yeah, it doesn't remove the weather actually in this generation, it just cancels out the effect of weather as long as you're out there. So, hey, it's like a pseudo Rayquaza, just a bit worse. So I'm gonna go for another Focus Blast, and that is after 3 Calm Minds, and it doesn't do crap. Like, I was expecting after 3 Calm Minds for that to be at least 60%. Hey, that sucks for me. I really should have switched out to my Galvantula, because even if I didn't finish him off with a Volt Switch, I'm pretty sure Volt Switch would have done some damage, or I could have gone with Thunder, which would have been awesome. So, he's pretty much going to stall out Arnaldo, my Golduck, which is really crappy, because Arnaldo would definitely come in handy later in the battle. But, oh well, I'll just have to do without him. And I'm starting to think I should really update my bottom bar, because it's a bit dark from this angle that I'm looking at my computer screen, but maybe it's not that dark. So the weather is Sandstorm, no Magic or Trick Room. Oh, I forgot to add Wonder Room onto that. Oh, I should definitely get onto that. Entry hazards, Stealth Rock on both sides, and as you can see, this is just back and forth. I'm trying to KO it, it's healing up and protecting and all that stuff, and I think Scald's gonna no way, yes, I survived with 8 HP, that means it did 24 damage. Yay! But the burn is gonna finish me off, because, I mean, at first I thought the Sandstorm would finish me off, but it didn't because there is no Sandstorm. So the burn finished me off, and right here, I do recall him having some ground-type Pokemon from our earlier match, and for that I kind of hate this guy because ground-types are Riley's thing, and Riley being my rival, I don't know, I kind of hate how people use Pokemon that are only good for, and I probably do this too, but, you know, Pokemon that you've been using every generation, and then the next generation, it's like Uber, and then everybody starts using it. I kind of hate that, but hey, that's fine with me, I'm cool with that. So I'm going to go with Energy Ball as he just continues to try and stall me out with the sand. I'm not sure why he didn't switch. I mean, it would probably hit for neutral on all his Pokemon, so I guess that's kind of why. So I'm going to go back to Brittany the Fortress, who is trained in HP and defense, because I'm sturdy. If a special attack does hit me, I'm going to survive. If a special attack hits me after my sturdy, even with EVs and defense, I mean special defense, I'm not going to survive. It's as simple as that. So I might as well do what I'm good at. And he brings out his Excadrill, which I kind of hate. So I blow up on his face because I got too frustrated. I just couldn't hold it back anymore. So I send out Pablo the Scizor, and Pablo the Scizor uses superpower after surviving an earthquake. I wasn't really sure if it was going to survive. I was like button mashing B. I was like, you have to survive, Pablo. Oh crap. I just realized Pablo's a female. Oh. That's very unfortunate. I don't see Pablo being a female name. Okay. And I'm going to go for a bullet punch, get a critical, and just to explain, the critical wouldn't matter because I still have a champ and it's maxed out in HP, so it would survive and get an ice punch off because I had that. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the battle, and I guess that's pretty much the special, but to make up for the special not being as special as it could be, I think I'll start uploading battles just like this one. Well, not just like this one, but a bit better, but the same sidebar, the same narration, no music in the background. Every Friday, because I have some spare time. It doesn't take me too long to make one of these videos. The editing of the sidebar, it only takes like an hour. It's fine with me. And plus, competitive battling is very, very, very fun. Not too rewarding though, because I usually lose, and I would totally upload a loss if it was a good battle. If it's just like, they send out the Dragonite, sweep me, and I'm just like, this isn't fun anymore, that's not a good battle. If it's like head-to-head, like, I take out one of his Pokemon, he takes out two of mine, I don't know. I'll upload good battles if I have good footage of a good battle every Friday. If I don't, it'll just be the casual Let's Play. So now this channel does Let's Plays and competitive battling. Hooray! Well, thank you for watching, and remember to leave a comment. As I've already said, I am insane about comments. I love seeing how other people see my stuff.